You know, there's a fucking pizza place over there. I go to Danielle's.
Yeah.
It's okay. Nice people, nice owners. They've gotten broken into 3 times.
People are hungry
6
right now.
months, right? The other night I drove by there on Laurel Canyon. I was parked at the light. And I sat there at the light and I lowered the window because I used to be a burglar.
Of course.
If you smash that window, the whole neighborhood hears it. He said that all 3 times. The camera
didn't catch it.
No, caught it. He wakes up, he calls the cops. He's watching them on the camera on his phone as they're he goes, I leave $40 in here at night. But the point of the story is that I was sitting there. There's a gas station that's open 24 hours. There's a Jack in the Box that's open 24 hours. And there's a Subway sandwich on the corner that's in there hidden next to a Starbucks. Nobody heard. He's like, it's the weirdest thing. I sat there in the car. I know as a burglar, if I would break that, the way it would echo. It would just echo. There's a Sprint store there. I mean, it's tough to be a burglar now.
Fuck, there's cameras everywhere.
There's cameras everywhere in people's houses. And you ever catch them on the news how they get confused? And they take their camera off to scratch their head. And the camera gets them right there. You're like, what the fuck?
It's fucking hard in here.
It would be so fucking hard to do anything anymore. I think of the shit I used to do, and I would have been busted, trusted.
I would steal her cell phone and subscribe to George Perez stories on it. All right, I'm gonna subscribe her. I'm gonna do some shit.
I don't know nothing about cell phones, but I would just be fucking robbing shit.
I used to rob houses, but never I was fuck Joey. I wanted shit, dog. So when I was 18, I wouldn't rob a house, but if a rich ass, no disrespect, but rich ass white girl invited me to her crib.
Oh, it was going down.
Come on, dog.
From the age of 16 to 30, everything I did was a case. Everything. If you invited me to your house, you just put yourself on a list for me to rob you. I looked around. If you invited me to your house, that's what I would do. I am a security expert. When I look at your house, I could tell you if you're going to get robbed and why you're going to get robbed and how you're going to get robbed. There's just different percentages. You know, if you leave your backpack in the front seat of your car with your computer, they're gonna break it. If you put it on the front floor and the backpack is black and they don't see it, they're not gonna break it. The
cover it with the sweater.
It's really fucking stupid what life is about. You know, one thing I never did was I hated car stereos. There was just so many things that I wouldn't do. There was a point for years that in America, if you robbed a car stereo, you couldn't do nothing with it. Because once you took it out, you couldn't play in another car. Unless it was aftermarket, if you went and bought a whatever. But if you took a Chrysler stereo out, there's nothing you could do with it. Even if you put in another Chrysler. It was fucking... There's so many crimes that people do for little shit and they cause so much havoc.
Yeah.
And it pisses me off. If you leave dollar bills in the middle of your thing, you know how you pay for tolls?
Yeah.
You put change in there.
They're going to break the window.
If you put singles in there, they're going to break your window. They're going to break your window at 4 a.m. for $3 fucking dollars.
Yep. And now you got to pay $150.
And now you just paid $150. When I go into a place, I look at the security of the place. And I look at the people and I ask if I go to the bathroom. I love the people that you go to the bathroom and you have to walk through a bedroom and they got a jewelry box right there.
Yeah.
You're going down. You're going down. I'm gonna get the case of the shits and steal one of your wedding. I mean, it was just dumb. When people had parties, I would rob parties all the time. If people would say, "Oh yeah, it's a party. It's a friend of mine. He's having a party in Tenafly." That's the first places you went. And next thing you know, you're on the second floor under the bed, with the little girl's fucking pony bank and piggy bank and shit. It's fucking embarrassing, dog. It's embarrassing the shit
You've done some crazy shit. I've done some shit.
I used to break into this house so much that they would leave me notes. Fuck you.
Wipe your feet, asshole.
I would rob them once every 90 days for 2 years.
Oh, shit.
I robbed them once every 90 days, a drug dealer.
Why didn't they put a lock on the door?
They did everything they could. I would just rob them just to let them know they were stupid.
Yeah.
Just to let them know they were stupid. They had a back window that I could open like nothing.
Ugh.
And nothing pisses me off more than when I rob you and I come back and you still haven't fixed that problem. I will rob you again just out of principle. I robbed that fucking apartment. It was a fucking gay dude who sold drugs. And I knew he had to work. Like I knew him through another gay guy. And I knew he had to work. And I would rob him certain hours.
Damn.
Like the first 3 places I robbed him, like the first time he left money in like a jar in his... Like
on a dresser or something?
Yeah, like on a dresser.
Oh,
I just stuck my hand in there. It was $450 in those days.
That's
on
money.
a Friday morning. Oh. And there was like an ounce of coke somewhere. Oh my God. And then I waited like 90 days. He never accused me. And I went back again. And this time he hid it in his lover's room. And I robbed that one. And then I went back like 6 months later and I robbed him again for something else, for coke again. And then after that, I waited and I robbed them again. And I went to the first 2 spots, and both of them had notes like "fuck you, asshole." Years later, like,
why didn't you leave him a note back? Like, haha, I got you again.
I don't have that type of time, Lee. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Let's say he's a stenographer. I'm fucked up. Or he knows an FBI dude. 10 Planet Kush, it drains the lactic motherfucking acid. People won't cop to it. The health specialists say, "No, that doesn't happen, Joey." Yes, it fucking does. I got friends in Harvard, bitch. I'm like Garth Brooks. I got friends in high places, motherfuckers.